All right, web pages for business without coding. All right, so I have to introduce myself as well. For those people who don't know me, my name is Elena Sinelnikova. I am founder of the educational hub CryptoChicks. We support women in high tech and blockchain technologies. I have 25 years experience working as a software developer myself, and I turned entrepreneur. So this program is very much fit my own profile. I used to be in technology, now I'm entrepreneur, so I know it's from the both sides, from the business and from the technologist point of view. And in this presentation, we are not promoting any tool, any company. We're not getting paid by all these tools. All the tools that we recommend came from our own experience. So let's start. Web pages for business. So today we're going to learn some terms as the glossary. We're going to be going through landing pages 101, how to build them. And we're going to be also covering a little bit of the advanced landing pages. Going to be showing you tools for building websites without any coding. And of course, lots of live demos. All right, so glossary. So you will hear in this presentation, you will hear name domain or a domain name. So what is that? That is what comes after www in the web address that you type in your web browser. So for example, google.com is a domain or domain name. If you create a website, you will have to purchase the domain name. There's no way around it. Usually, sometimes it comes from the tool that you first build your website in, and it comes free, but it's actually not free. You have to understand because you have to pay an annual fee on any domain name that you purchase, no matter where you purchase it. Even though if someone give it to you for free or for $2 at the beginning, you will have to pay an annual fee. Usually, annual fee just for the domains that are not very kind of like valuable. They are around $20 a year, but some domains can cost up to $1 million. So beware about the price. So if you are looking to buy the domain name and you choosing the name for your domain, for your website, make sure that it's short, that it's simple. It's also searchable. It means that if people use keywords, typing, for example, they type taxis or something like that, that will be ideal if it will have inside your domain name. And also it's good if also it's consistent with your brand name. So when you're choosing your domain name, please don't use any numbers, any dashes, any funny spelling of the words, no spelling mistakes, and also please research if this is someone else's registered brand or trademark. You most likely will get in trouble, so you will get a notice from these companies to take your website down. So please don't use anyone else's trademarks in your domain name. Purchasing domain name does not give you a website. So when you purchase domain name, it's still empty. There's still nothing on it. You have to still build a website. Domain registrar. It's a company that sells you a domain name. For example, GoDaddy.com. This is a register, and they sell domain names. This is what they specialize on. But beware that most of the web page and website building tools also registrars, and they also hosts. So they also sell domain names. So who is a domain host? Domain host is the company that stores all your web files and manages your domain's configuration. For example, there are domain hosts, the popular one, SiteGround or Amazon Web Services. There are lots of other ones. So make sure that when you buy a domain that you're aware that if you transfer this domain later on to some other host or the tool, so there will be fees applied from both sides, from both hosts, and also difficult process to transfer one domain from another. So if you buy domain from godaddy.com, for example, and then later on transferring it to SiteGround, beware that there will be the whole process that probably you need to, study, or you need to hire people to do it, and you also need to pay for it. Website. So when you purchase your domain, you have to still build your website. So website is a collection of content on multiple pages, which are grouped together under the same domain. As easy as that. And what is the web page? Web page is the single page on a website. For example, when you have a website, you have many pages, and your landing page, just the one page on your website. You can also, there are tools that providing just a landing pages, but these are not the websites. We will going to go through the differences. And also there are web applications. The web application is a software program that's accessible by a web browser. Last webinar, we were talking about mobile apps. There are also tools that build a web application very similar to mobile apps with no coding, but these are not the websites. Moving on to landing pages 101. So what is the landing page? As I said already, landing page is a standalone page that usually is for marketing or advertising. This is where for example, if you build your Facebook ad, this is where you put the link, and this link ends up on your landing page. This is just one page on your website. It could be home page. It could be just a different page from the home page. All right, so usually landing page has to have a goal, some call to action. So to lead make sure that your leads convert into your customers, and that's called lead conversion. And usually it pitches the idea and focuses on only one message. So this is what landing page should have: headline, call to action, and the value proposition. Headline, call to action, and value proposition. These three things are the must in a landing page. The headline. So when you have a headline, you also can have a little bit a description of the subheadline, but every sentence have to be built the way that people want to read further. All right, so this is not your vision, not your brand, not at all. People not interested in that. People are interested in something that benefits them. So your headline has to trigger an emotion, one of the 8 emotions, which are the curiosity, fear, pain, laziness, greed, pride, assurance, and anger. Right? For example, delayed flights, or the secret that hedge fund managers don't want you to know on how to pick stocks, right? So it's curiosity. That's what triggers curiosity. Of course, when fear is the most strongest of the emotions. So, for example, just give you an example. 90% of the women die in poverty. I just made it up. It's not true, but this triggers a very strong emotion right away, so people want to read after that. So very, very impactful. And also you need to make sure that you have a desired end result for the people, and also specified time in there. For example, hot fresh pizza delivered to your door in 30 minutes, or it's free, right? So this headline is perfect for people to actually click further. Second is a call to action. So that you have to ask user to do something that should be bold, visible, and specific, and very, very clear. And psychologists told us that the button that should be there, the usually call to action is the button, and it has to be the right size, not too big, not too small. have to use the right rounded corners. Square corners buttons are not very good for the landing page. And also your web page have to proper spacing padding, so it's not looking too crowded, because when it looks too crowded, words too close to each other, it is recognized as unprofessional website.